Alright, what is up, guys? What is up? We are back for Season 1, Round 1 of 22 in Australia. We're going to continue the driver career today. So if you guys watched the qualifying video, you will know that we qualified. We made it to Q3 and we qualified in 7th, I believe. And today is going to be the race. Now, for the race, I actually probably won't be talking that much unless it's to the team. I have switched up my headset because the other headset that I was using for the my team career, it has some problems where every time I hook it up, there's a buzzing noise in the background, and I didn't want that to happen throughout the race today. So for this race and for future races, until I can get a better headset that works throughout recording, for races, I will be using my other headset, so you may not be able to hear me as much. The only times I'm really going to be talking, unless I get frustrated, or two, unless I'm talking to the team, because every time you have a headset in, you can actually team speak to your team and let them know what you want to do, or let them know, hey, I want to box this lap, or whatever like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the race. We're doing a full 58 laps. I'm probably going to, if you see like a cut in this video, and if you see it jump to another like lap or so, that is because the recording only allows 60 minutes, and yeah, I have to record 2 videos and put them together. So, but anyway, here we go. We start 7th for the Australian Grand Prix.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today, as we return to Melbourne for the opening race of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to the Australian Grand Prix.
Is that Jesus?
The Melbourne circuit is certainly to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Here we are then, Formula One in 2020. The fight for the World Championship all starts here today. Mercedes on the hunt for a 7th consecutive title. They'll have Ferrari and Red Bull to contend with along the way. Williams struggled to find their feet last year. They'll be hoping for a stronger start this time around. And what I wonder of the Renault-powered cars. Will they be able to step forward, maybe even onto the podium on a regular basis? Plenty to discuss then with Anthony Davidson. He's out of hibernation too, and alongside me in the commentary box once again.
It's good to be back, Crofty. Let's hope for some good racing today. We can't know at this point how competitive these teams are relative to each other, but hopefully nobody is able to run and hide. We want to see these drivers pushing to the limit all the way to the checkered flag.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Baxter and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Norris, Ocon and Sergio Perez, Sainz, Stroll, Daniel Kvyat and Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Roman Grosjean and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Wow, no radio message from Jeff? What the hell? Did they change that up for this year? Race strategy, introduction. Okay, yeah. We all know this. We have 60 laps on this, so we have about 2 extra laps of fuel. I really want to push the engine today. Of course, I allocated for the softer, set compound for this week. So I want to go as fast as I possibly can. I want to try to see if I can beat Ferrari. I mean, yeah, Ferrari and Mercedes. I'm not gonna put any more fuel than what's already in there. We're gonna monitor 2 things today in this race: the fuel. We're gonna see if the engine can really conserve fuel efficiently, and how much fuel is it using when I go into like rich or overtake. And then 2, we're actually going to give this engine a workout. So I'm going to be pushing from the offset of this race. So if you see me making some aggressive moves, if you see me, of course, doing flashbacks, this is probably just going to be for the first race once I get a feel for everything. I don't know how this car is going to perform out, with other cars. So yeah, we're just going to do that. I'm just checking everything, make sure that everything's good. But yeah, we'll see you guys at the end of the race. I really want to do the formation lap. I hope that the formation lap is automatically going to be in here, because if not, I'm really going to be upset, and I need to change that. So hold on for a second. Alright, so I hope that we can do the formation lap. If not, I'm gonna have to, just let me know down in the comments what to do, or I'm gonna have to see if I can actually go somewhere else and do the formation lap, because that formation lap is critical to tire temps. And also, that's another thing too, we're gonna be watching tire temps today, because I know that tire temps are so important in this year's game. And it really makes a difference in your lap time, like hell of a difference. Like one tire could be overheating, and that'll just ruin it. So we're gonna be watching that, and we'll see you guys at the end of the race. Hopefully we get a podium, or hopefully we get a win. Okay, so no formation lap. We just jumped straight into a race. And why does it feel like my brake pedal? What the heck? Okay, we have to figure this out, because it feels like my brake pedal is not even doing anything. Somebody lost their front wing up front. I'm not sure. I think that was maybe Leclerc's like end plate or whatever. Yeah, my brake pedal. I think there's something going on with my brake pedal. But like I said, guys, we are gonna have replays. At least there's gonna probably be a lot of replays, at least for the first race. You know what? We're just gonna go. Oh my God! What is going on? We're gonna back it up to right here. This feels really weird, this game. I just can't explain it yet. I also needed to play around with the camera settings, because I feel like that was a dive bomb and a half from me.
tail position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Yeah, the buttons I don't feel like are as responsive as they should be right now. My wheel feels really off, like I'm... Yo, this... Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to figure out... It's on TV pod offset. This is really weird. It feels like I'm turning my wheel to the left just to stay straight. Yeah, bro, this is gonna be a hard race.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
We're gonna try to focus up here and try not to have too many flashbacks. I know this is gonna be, most of this game is not gonna be edited out, so I'm not gonna cut these things
Use your
out.
overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Try to see if we can catch at least Verstappen up ahead. But this is basically like a feeler episode. Most of these episodes will be like kind of like feeler episodes.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
This really feels freaking weird. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, the driving in this game feels really weird. Like, it's not the same. I can't put my finger on it. Like, you have to turn in this wheel so darn early. If anybody has any like real like help that they can give me in terms of just like what my settings need to be in order to, because this camera just feels slightly odd when you drive now. And I know I look like a noob right now. I know how to drive on F1. I've been playing F1 since about maybe what, 2014, 2013. This totally feels like on another level. You're having to turn your wheel in so early. At least for me, I'm having to. Oh, I just want a clean lap. I need to get into a rhythm. This is my problem that I'm having. I'm too anxious and like my hand is really like tensed up. And I'm really like trying to stay. I'm having trouble really going through the motions here. Like, I'm in this Red Bull. I should be at least up there with Max. And I'm losing about, I want to say 2/10 to him in this first sector. 2/10, maybe 3. Yeah, there's so much understeer.
is 4.1 seconds.
What lap are we pitting? Lap 15? I may have to tell them we're gonna pit earlier than that. It feels like the car is skittish, like I can't really turn it. Oh my god, that's probably why we can't turn. And I don't think we can adjust the tires.
Just a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
I'm gonna try to focus up here. I'm really going slow, like I can feel it. And the only reason why everybody else is not catching me is because we have a faster car than them, pretty much. But first of all, the tire temps are through the roof right now. Please don't tell me we just did more damage right there. No, we did not. Alright, I'm not liking how these soft compound tires are doing right now. In terms of, it is absolutely melting. Like, this tire is damn near in the orange range. And we're losing ground to the front runners.
Gap ahead is 6.3 seconds.
We should not be this slow. I'm sorry. We're making ground now. 6.3. If I just have clean laps and know what I'm doing, we'll be a whole lot better. I've never really liked Australia as a track. So to come here and just to do like this, I'm sorry for all the cuts and the what is it called, the flashbacks, but this is only for the first race. I'm making silly mistakes which should not be happening. I am not your hardcore F1 racer. So yes, my career mode is probably going to be just a tad bit different than what you see from others. The ones that don't do any flashbacks. This is so freaking weird. Like, we're gaining now, but I still feel like this car this is really weird. I can't really explain it. The car it's okay, but then it's not like okay. Like, it is I mean, like, this really feels weird as a driving mechanic. Like, it feels like we're almost like
It is 5.9 seconds.
piloting a boat. And every time we go in overtake, this tire gets worse. Especially like on the main straight. We are now 7 seconds back. Full race update.
You have P5. P5. Max is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 7.2 seconds. They're on old soft. The gap to the car behind is 4.1 seconds. They're on old softs. The distance to the leader is 10.2 seconds. Your pit window will open in 7 laps time.
Alright guys, so this is the part of the video where I'm literally going to be quiet now, and I'm going to now focus up. I'm getting too tense right now, and that's where I think my mistakes are coming from. I'm not really focused on the race. Because if I look, I'm able to keep this gap down if everything is working properly. And this is without overtake. So I know I can catch these boys. I just have to really focus. So yeah, we're gonna see you guys later, and we're gonna see how well we do in this race. So yeah, from here on out, anything that you hear is probably gonna be me related to the team speak, or me just, you know, blabbing out general commands. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that, and we'll see you guys later.
Okay, clear. Our gap to the car in front is 8.5 seconds.
First retirement of the year and of this Grand Prix is Esteban Ocon.
Is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form. Okay, some information on Raikkonen. It looks like they're pouring the car. is 8.2 seconds.
Bro, I don't know what is going on. Like, I really have to do some real... I did practice with you guys. I did that off camera and I felt fine. What did he just say? Engineer, repeat.
Vettel's the race leader.
No, Vettel was the race leader. I've got no words for my performance right now and the amount of replays that I'm doing. This is usually not how I race, but because this is the first race and the camera, I swear guys, like, it is so weird.
With tire wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Is what in the
Right. Engine off, engine off.
guys, this is gonna be a tough race. I'm telling you, there's something going on. Let me see what gear I was in when I hit the gas. I was in gear 6. There should have been any wheel spin like that. I just got wheel spin after wheel spin around that corner. This is unbelievably, this feels so damn different than what I'm used to. Because the driving in 2000, it feels a whole lot different. This car feels a whole lot more responsive. Like it is it's, I want to say this is kind of unreal, but I mean, it is what it is. But from the delta, from the lap delta, it says we're doing just fine because we're catching. We're not catching, but we are definitely, in terms of like staying on pace, we're pretty much
started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
We're pretty much on par with what this Red Bull should be able to do. Oh my god, there's just so much. Maybe I have to turn off understeer enhancement because this really feels weird. I'm just trying to figure out everything, still trying to figure out my settings. I probably won't have any. I need to have everything down before Vietnam, the Hanoi circuit, because I definitely don't want to go into that circuit driving like this. But yeah guys, if you can find anything that I'm doing wrong, please let me know. And it actually seems like this
window, you'll be on the softs.
hopefully switching tires would do us better, because these tires were basically already worn by the time, you know, we start the race, obviously. Unless there's a rained out session, or unless the qualifying 3 is wet. I don't think that there's much that I can do. There's not much that I can do right now. It says I'm setting, you know, best times and all that. I'm 10 seconds ahead of Norris.
Gap to car in front is 8.3 seconds.
Yes, I know I just cut that. I need to put the rules on strict again, because I thought regular would have been like the normal. If NASCAR has normal, then they have one time. I don't race on anything other than normal. And I thought regular would have been just okay, but I should have got a corner cut warning for that one. I will say one thing, it is easy to control ERS this year.
Pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
It is easier to, you know, control the car this year, in terms of ERS. So with that being said, I basically can do ERS this year, and it really helps out a lot on lap time wise. I know we've got the pace over Max, because every time we have a lap that we're doing that doesn't have any together, like a couple of laps, we're actually catching Verstappen. We may not be catching Hamilton, but we are catching Verstappen.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
I just cannot get that corner down whatsoever. Australia used to be a hard track for me. Then when I came back the next season, I actually got a handle on it pretty well. My first race on 2019, I DNF'd. Oh boy, I just don't like... Oh my god, I forgot what button...
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
I forgot what button turns down my ERS. Hopefully this is going to be a little bit better.
Go, go, go. Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Alright, hopefully we should be...
Plus 1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target plus 1.
Hopefully we should be able to do some damage now, and let's actually see how the car reacts, because that whole entire start could have been solely on like my tire wear, and if that is what the tire wear does in this year's game, then holy crap. Just to be honest, there's
pits.
We're gonna use it all. I accidentally pressed that the button right there. I did not mean to press that right there. I literally accidentally just pressed the button. As you can see right there, drivers do make mistakes now. I'm gonna use overtake on these boys. Again, Kvyat just made a mistake.
Nice move.
Still have to get a handle on my my wheel. But now we're starting to settle in just a tad bit. Now we're actually starting to settle into this race a bit more. This actually feels really nice now. One thing I will say is this Red Bull does need work on is its power unit. It's definitely overheating. I think my normal temp is around like 230 in standard, and I believe that should be just a tad bit lower than what it is right now. Full race update.
We're sat in 6th. Stroll is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 1.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Kvyat behind. Our gap behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on old leader, 33.2 seconds. Your pit window opens in 50 laps time. 41 laps to go.
Did my engineer just say 50 laps time?
To the car in front is 11.7 seconds. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
All right, we're actually starting to make ground now. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the way that these cars drive, because they drive a lot different. I feel like it's either the way that these cars are driving or it's me.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tires.
Bottas has fit mediums, so he's going longer in this race. Pit stop information.
There's 39 laps of fuel remaining.
I didn't say the fuel. Pit stop information.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Pit stop information.
Static over the radio. Say again.
Alright guys, so apparently TeamSpeak doesn't want to work. Pit stop information.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. 13 laps until your pit window is open.
I'm trying desperately. I need to stop being... What the hell? What I find interesting is that I really want a safety car. I think we need a safety car to be able to come in.
Ahead is 8.2 seconds.
If we do get a safety car at any point in this race for right now, at least through, what is it called? Maybe at least through the first like 30 laps, we are gonna pit immediately for mediums. And I believe that that's our next thing. If it comes out now, I'm gonna pit for hards, just because I don't think the mediums will have enough pace towards the end of barely just the end of the stint.
Vettel's in first place.
Less updates.
Okay, copy that.
I'm gonna use some of this energy now. We are absolutely burning.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Again, I just did that by accident.
We're trailing our teammate by 9.8 seconds.
I just realized we had overtake engaged that whole time that lap, and I wasn't even paying attention. I thought I hit the button to really not take it off, but apparently not.
Gap to car in front is 7.0 seconds.
And this engine is kind of trying to save fuel, like it's kind of gaining fuel back as we brake, but it's not really doing that much. Yeah. Come on, I gotta string together some good laps here. I believe we can catch Bottas, and I believe we can catch our teammate here. We just have to be better. We just gotta do better in terms of lap time being consistent. I totally forgot what button it is to fucking do my ERS. I may have to switch it because I think I may have like taken it off so I can easily like. I want to revert back to my old my old setup that I have for 2019 because it feels so, I guess, much better for me to click everything. But for this, I mean, I really. Because what I really want to do right now is put my ERS down to either none, just for like a lap or two, but medium seems to be okay. Like we're somewhat catching Bottas on mediums. I'm glad we didn't choose the hards for this race because we would have been absolutely in trouble. If we have fastest lap, which I'm really surprised at, but I'm sure that'll go away soon. It'll probably go away in this next stint with them. We're 5/10 off that lap.
Gap to the car ahead, seconds.
Okay, so we can string together some good laps here. We're actually catching. And now the engine is telling me we're at just at about a lap worth of fuel. When we use this, does this overheat the engine? Is the engine cooking? .4. Alright, so I know we can catch Botas, and then it seems like he turns it up a little bit, like he knows where. We just fucked it up right there, man. Okay, next race, which I believe is Bahrain, focus hard on the, what's his name? We're definitely going to be focusing hard on... I need to be better through the corners here, I feel like. But next race we are definitely going to be focusing on the, what's his name? We're going to be focusing on tire temps.
12.5 seconds.
What is the gap to the leader?
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Full race update.
P5, you're in P5. Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 11.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Norris behind. Okay, the gap behind is 18.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 15.5 seconds. 6 laps until your pit window is open. 32 laps to go.
15.5 seconds, so we're still... They're not out of pit stop range with us yet. They will be because we're actually pitting earlier, but unless something happens or unless fit by a safety car or something like that, I don't think we have a chance at doing anything to these guys. Another thing is, the ERS is actually taking a very long time to charge up. Verstappen is in second. Teammate status.
We're trailing our teammate by 12.1 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.3. Okay, gap ahead is 11.0 seconds.
A 1 minute 28.3. What was my lap?
Haven't declared arrival updates.
Last lap time.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Last lap time.
Okay, the time last lap was a 1:28.0.
So we actually went faster than Max Verstappen. That lap. That last lap at least. But that's what I'm saying. We can catch. I know we're better than Verstappen. I do know that for damn certain. It's just that he got a good jump on me. And basically I fucked up opening laps.
Leading the race.
Repeat.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Engineer, repeat.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
I think he said, I'm not even sure what that man said, man. Got a lap car up in front. This is also something I'm also interested in seeing. is how does the lap cars react this year? Because I felt like they got in my way a whole lot last game. So this is going to be very interesting. Yeah, the engine is not. And I really don't want to rely on
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. Gap to car in front is 10.8 seconds.
We're gonna drop this down into lean for a few laps. And we're gonna see how the engine performs when it's at its coolest, or should be at its coolest. At least for a few laps until we get ready to pit.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums. Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Okay, well, another thing that I'm realizing is when I put that into rich and overtake, holy crap, we gained nearly a full second on the car ahead. Then again, that is a Mercedes, and I'm not sure if Bottas is maybe saving a little bit. We pit next lap, so we're gonna try to run this to the end. Teammate status.
Repeat that. There's interference.